Finding as I get older, I'm getting more and more irritated by young people. And I know it's not fair to young people, but when I meet millennials and Gen Z people, I don't like them. They irritate me. And, it's not fair, though, because I realize what's not fair about it is I remember being in my early 20s, and some dude in his 50s came up to me and was like, "Your generation sucks. Your music is trash. You haven't contributed to this world. I can't wait for life to kick you in the nuts." And I remember looking at him thinking, "You old prick. You're just mad because you're old. And you forgot how to enjoy life and have fun. When I get into my 50s, I'll never be like you." Well, here I am. It's not that I want to be like this with young people. With the young people here, how old are you, sweetheart? 32. Yeah, you're right at the cusp of the problem. The way I work it is if you're younger than my career, you're the problem. And my career is 33, so unfortunately, you're the tail end of the problem, but you're still a part of the problem. You know what I mean? You look young, sweetheart. How old are you? 26. Yeah, that's full problem right there. That's they don't even realize they're the problem. That's your mom beside you? Mom, you know what I'm talking about. How old are you, Mom? My age? How old? Old? Can't be that old. She's 26. Hello? Oh my God, your mom's so old she can't hear anymore. That's terrible. Oh, really? 63? You look great for 63. Yeah. Yeah, generally Indian women fall apart. You did great. Good, yeah. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, you look good. Yeah, we don't usually hold up like that, so congrats. That's good job. It's your daughter keeping you young. Is that what it is? Yeah, be careful with that. Good to see you guys. How you doing, buddy? Hi, same problem. Pink. I got you. You should buy one size up, that's all I'm saying, because I'm just saying. Even your shirt's like, would you leave me alone? Here's the thing, you're not fat, you just bought a small shirt. You make poor decisions when you buy clothes. You got a medium? Sir, you look like a large. You got a medium! Mine's screaming a little because I ate between the shows, but I can unbutton it and breathe. And then say goodbye to him, right? What's your name, buddy? Han? Oh, Hani. There you go. He said Han. I'm Han. Solo. Hani. And that's your girlfriend? Good job. She's pretty. Those are great, too. And, I guess couples that dress alike, you know? So, I'm getting Hani just looking at her. What's your name, sweetheart? Sorry? Camille. Camille. And what's your background? Honey, you Lebanese or something? Yeah, and you, Camille? Are you from Trinidad? Oh, shit, man, all right, calm down. Can you handle that, honey? Because they're f***ing crazy. Because when she gets mad, you're not going to understand her. Honey, I tell you something, you f***ed me whole day, man. You f***ed my whole day. See, right now she's all calm. Trinidad. I am from Trinidad. But get her mad, and that goes to the ocean right there. Good. Good to have you guys here. And a white guy with a brown girl, I like that. Makes me happy. Are you a white guy? Good. I mean, you look like one of the, get a shot of him. He looks like one of those white guys that could get compromised by ISIS. You know what I mean? Like he's just a mustache shave away. Good. What's your name? Andrew. And that's your girlfriend, your wife? Girlfriend. Hi. What's your name? Priya. Huh? Are you Trini too or something? You're Detroit? I don't think she understood the question, Camille. Like lie about it, you know? And you'll know, like, it's funny, dudes, like, I don't believe you're white. Why don't you believe I'm white? Because your name's Gurpreet. I'm like a medium brown, you know? Like when you're not white and you claim to be white, your extremities will go dark. That's how you know. Like I'm a medium brown. There's like darker brown than me. Like that guy, you're darker brown than me. And then there's like lighter brown than me. Somewhere in here. One of these are lighter brown, you know what I mean? Like, but I'm middle, I'm medium brown, you know? And although I'm medium brown, like my junk, black as I'm literally showing. I'm like, whose is this? You know what I mean? I'm just like, I'm hung like a black guy. He's 3 years old, but that's not the point. The point is, he's a black guy, and that's... So the only true white people on this planet can be Americans, because they don't have a culture and they don't have a place. You know what you are, Killian, except for when you started adding shit just now. I asked a Russian guy, I said, are you white? He goes, yes. I go, no, you're not. What do you mean I'm not? I go, you can't be white. You have your own language, your own culture, your own food, your own country, a brand new country. You can't, these are not. Why isn't it funny when it happens to people that look like you? Hilarious when they look like me, right? No, you motherfuckers, you laugh. You laugh now. Yeah, white Americans are the only ones. Because they don't know what they are, you know? When you ask an American, like, what they are, like a white American, they never know. They give you, like, a weird answer. They just start naming off things, like their favorite things, like their greatest hits or something. They just want to be so many things. Like, what are you? Oh, my God, I'm such a mix. Oh. Where do I start? Let's see, I'm part German Shepherd, part... What else do I like? Guacamole. Has anybody here ever gone to Ancestry.com or 23andMe? You did it? Is that where you got your information from, Killian? Okay, so you went in. That's fine. So you did it. Which one did you do? Which one? Ancestry? Okay. Now, your whole life you thought you were just German. Mom's German. Dad's German. Oma's German. And whatever the grandfather version is. I only know Oma from the hub because there's like the older. I never had to look for grandpa. You know what I mean? I don't know. I remember my dad, when I was 16, my dad comes to me and goes, son, one day you won't be in school anymore. And I was like, I'm going to graduate? No, son. Focus, son. Focus. Come on. It's never going to happen, okay? When you're not in school, you're going to need to get a job. I was like, of course I'm going to get a job. I'm not a freeloader. I go, if you know anybody hiring, let me know. He goes, well, the airport is hiring. Here's how dumb I was. My dad said the airport was hiring, and I was like, oh my God, my dad wants me to be a pilot. I was like, Dad, you want me to be a pilot? Oh my God, son, no, oh my God, no. Oh my God, oh my Lanta, no, oh my God. Son, you are far too stupid for that job. People's lives are at stake. I go, what the hell am I going to do at the airport? My dad goes, baggage handler. What the hell is a baggage handler? My dad sells the shit out of it to me. What's a baggage handler? Son, let me tell you something, okay? These people are an integral part of millions of people's travel plans throughout the year. I was like, damn. Well, what does their job entail? Basically, baggage handler's job is you take the baggage and you put it on the plane. What do I do? You take the baggage and you put it on the plane. I put it on the plane? You put it on the plane. I put it. You put it. Like putt. Like putt. Like, don't be stupid, okay? That's putting. Focus, son, focus, focus! I said, Dad, I want to be a break dancer. Son, you can dance on your break. Do you guys want to have more kids? How many are you going to have? How many planning? One more. You want a girl? Do you? I'm not trying to sell it to you. I'm just asking, you know. That's the set, right? You want the boy and girl. That's it, you know. Anybody here have more than 2 kids? Yeah? How many you got? 4? What the fuck? Look at that guy. He's like, yeah. What do you got? Yeah. Hey, Mel, your stunt double's out here. What do you have? 3 girls and a boy. So you were just determined to have a boy, weren't you? The girls were first? The girl, boy, girl. Yeah, oops is correct. That's usually what happens, you know what I mean? Once you have the boy and a girl, you should just really pull out. Like, I know when I see families with 3 kids, you know how that happened, you know what I mean? Like, they'll have, like, 2 boys, and then the husband will like, come on, honey, let's try for a girl. I know there's a little girl in there. Come on, it's it. She's in there, and then she just wants to come out. I know. I don't know if he's coming out of the closet or if he's telling you about his balls, but he's... But then they try, you know what I mean? And they're like, it's on, and then bam, and then God goes, fuck you, have another boy. And then they have 3 boys, and then they try again, and then, you know, they just keep having, like, you know, you have whatever this person upstairs decides you're gonna have. You know, that when you see people with more than 3 kids, though, it's always an accident after that, you know? Anything after 3 is an accident, let's be honest. And you already had a boy and a girl, so you have 2 accidents, and I don't even know how you let him get away with it twice. You know what I mean? Let me tell you something, ladies. Don't ever fall for that shit when you're having sex with a guy and he goes, oh my God, I didn't know that was going to happen. He's a fucking liar. Every guy knows when we're going to come. We know. Every time we're going to come, we know. Because coming for a guy is the exact same feeling as a sneeze. Nobody's ever walked up to you and, hey man, achoo! I didn't know that was gonna happen. I didn't know that was gonna happen. Even if it's a surprise sneeze, there's at least a, hey man, You get the When you're fucking and you feel pull away. Sneeze somewhere else. Four kids, man. How old are they? 13, 11, 9, and 6. So every couple of years you guys are fucking. Are you pregnant, sweetheart? Oh, thank God. You can always tell the pregnant women because they always touch their belly. They're like, what is this in me? So new. Fat people don't go, this whole thing, you know. When do you do? March 25th. This is your first one? Are you excited? Do you know what do you mean, sure? Husband's right beside you, huh? You went sure and he went, fuck this bitch all the time about it. Will you be excited if I left? No. Well then, get your ass excited. Do you know what you're having? Sorry, I spit like a lunatic. Do you know what you're having? A girl. That's good, yeah. That's the way to do it, buddy. Hello, Asian guys. How are you? I got some
short shorts on you, okay, buddy? It's not. First of all, they're pink. I don't know if you're aware of that. You can't. There you go. Yeah. I don't know what kind of avant-garde style you're going with today, but you're wearing pink shorts. It's 50 degrees outside. And then to cover it up, you're wearing a leather jacket. That does. I don't know where what you're wearing jogging shoes. Are you going for a run and then a rumble? I don't know. What are you doing? Like, you're going for a rumble? What style of Asian are you? What are you? What? You came somewhere. I don't know. What style of Asian are you? Chinese. Okay. You too, bro? That guy didn't want to admit. He was like, well, I am, but not like this asshole. Do you guys know each other, or did they just happen to see two Asians together? What's your name, buddy? Jonas? Shit just gets worse for you, doesn't it? Just... And you're from Toronto? Well, don't blame us. So you guys know, not everybody in Toronto's like that. We don't know how this happened. Those are Canadians right there. See how proud... All right. Look, my Canadian people, I'm one of you. But have you ever noticed that the only time we get proud to be Canadian is when we're not in Canada? That's the only time you meet Canadians proud to be Canadian. I'm in the States, like, f***ing Canada! You put them on the plane back to Canada, they're like, f***ing Canada. So your parents are from Hong Kong, Jonas, or no? Where are they from? They're from Shanghai. Okay, so they speak Shanghainese, which is basically Mandarin but Shanghaied up. You right? So what's your Chinese name? Because there's no way they named you Jonas. Nor did they hope for those shorts. What's your Chinese name, Jonas? What? Chen? That's your last name. Oh, that's your first name, Chen. So you better never get fat, because you'll be double Chen. You know what I mean? Then I looked right at that big guy too. I was like, that's a big son of a bitch right there. Good. I'm glad we never got a shot of him. No, that's not. That's just rude. That was the wrong guy. That's fucked up. I meant the gorilla look at the big bear right there. Sir, you are not as big as that man there. He's not that you're awkwardly large. You're just a big fucking guy, you know. Yeah. You got him? Yeah. Let's have a shot of him, just so we. No, that's the wrong guy again. The guy in the black T-shirt. What do we have? Stevie Wonder on the cameras tonight? There, thank God. There he is. Do you see how it got progressively larger when we got to him? And then even he was getting mad. No, not that skinny. I'm gonna let out a secret about Indian people. For all the people here, or all the people watching, wherever you are. If you're not Indian, this is a message to you on behalf of all Indian people. Hope my brown people don't get upset that I'm letting out our secret. But just so you guys know, Indian people are fully aware of what their accent sounds like. We don't actually need you we know exactly what it sounds like. We know it's not the coolest accent in the world, you know? You're never gonna see two Indian guys in a club standing around going, hey man, aren't we cool? Don't we sound really hip? We are going to meet all the bitches tonight. I'm pimping. You know, it's not gonna happen, you know? We know what it sounds like, you know? And don't think for 1 minute that we don't know that you're mocking us when we're not around. It's an accent. We're not deaf. Don't think when we walk into Home Depot and go, hello, I'm looking for paint. Yeah, it's right down that aisle over there, sir. Hey, Jim, did you hear that guy? He's looking for paint. 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 Hey, let's go have a cigarette and talk like this for half an hour. We know you're doing it, you bastards. But Indian people know what their accent's good for and what it's not good for. We know its limitations. You know what I mean? We know it's not good for getting laid. It's not gonna help you. Hello, baby. Nothing's gonna happen for you. But you know what the Indian accent is good for? Cutting tension. You got a tense situation, pop in the Indian accent. Tension's gone. Picture a serious courtroom drama. Your Honor, my client would like to plead guilty. Tension's gone. But white people, let me talk to you for a minute. White Canadian people, especially. Canadian white people. When I say Canadian, I mean you're Canadian, your parents are Canadian, your grandparents are Canadian, you're really Canadian. Canadian white people, you have an accent. And they're completely oblivious to it. You do? I don't know if you're aware of it, sir. You may not have it, you look like a rich Canadian white guy. I don't know, you know what I mean? You're a minority. But Canadian people have an accent. And it's funny when you watch white Canadian people talk, especially white Canadian guys, they have this funny-ass way of talking. They talk, the way they speak, they make everything sound like it's the most matter-of-fact thing you've ever heard in your life. And when they talk to you, it looks like they can't control their head. It looks like they're part bobblehead when they say stuff to you. Because they'll come up to you and they'll go, Jesus Christ. Did you get a load of the jugs on that one? Oh yeah. They do. It's funny to watch. And white people are sitting there going, no, we don't have an accent. What are you talking about? I can prove to you, white folks, that you have an accent. It's a pretty bold statement for a brown man. But I can prove to you. White people, when you swear, you sound like donkeys. You do, because you'll say stuff like, fuck off. Bullshit. You talk funny, man. It's okay. I was a horrible student. I wasn't a horrible student for Indian standards. I was a horrible student for human standards. I was... Like, to an Indian person, a horrible student is, he only got 80. What an idiot, you know, like... I was literally, when I say, like, a student, like, terrible. Here's the problem. I grew up in the 80s, where 70s and 80s, there was no diagnosis for anything. Back then, you know, I had, and I still have ADD, but in the 80s, there was no diagnosis for ADD. Back then, it was like, he's a idiot. The blackboard's here, he's looking over there. Nowadays, this generation is overly diagnosed. There's a diagnosis for everything now. You bump into a mic stand. Oh my God, he suffers from bumper stand microphobia. Take this pill. Put it on your forehead. I was literally a student. Like, I'm not trying to brag, but, you know, this is actually nothing to brag about, but it's an actual fact. It's funny now, because it's, you know, this was 1984, you know what I mean? But my 9th grade final mark for typing, it was typing back then, there was no computers. Mike, you know what I'm talking about. I don't know how old you are. How old are you, Mike? 47. So you're a year older than me. So you know what I'm saying, Mike. Same. We look a little different, but let's be honest. Generally, white people don't age that well. So good job. Anyway, but your wife looks great, so that's all that matters. Really, it doesn't matter. Doesn't matter how you look. As long as she looks good, then that makes you look good. And But my final mark, Raj, for ninth grade typing was no, I was talking to Raj. Yeah, thanks, Akbar. I don't need you to become sidebar. I need you to. One white girl and he gets all brave. You know what I mean? Raj, my final mark. Shut the fuck up, Akbar. Jesus Christ. This is why your people shouldn't drink alcohol. This is why we got rid of you in the first place. We're leaving. Will your terrible drinkers go? My final mark, Raj, in ninth grade typing, and this is not an exaggeration, was 13%. Even my dad was like, son, you've hit a new low. Son, you get 25% just for signing your name correctly. What name did you put? I was a student. It got to the point where, while I was in high school, my parents literally would say to me, son, just get 50. It's a pass. Just get 50. Don't have to show off and get 51. Just 50. They knew I hated school. I feel alerted when I look at you. What's your name? Sorry? Firaz. Don't try and make it sound sexy, all right? Firaz. Is that your lovely wife with you? Yeah, you did way better than you should have, Firaz, let's be honest. I gotta say, man, the Jordanian women and pretty much all the Arab women I've seen are fucking beautiful. It's incredible. It's true. I'm not just pandering to you. I understand now why they want you covered up. Because even I'm like, damn, cover that bitch up. I can't do shit right now. It has nothing to do with anything else but men just needing to get things done. I was in Saudi Arabia before I came here. He screamed for it and then realized he'd probably get beheaded if he did that back home, so... It was not, I'd never been to Saudi Arabia before. I was always too scared, but I went. I had a really good time. They have some of the worst drivers I've ever seen in my life, though. In Saudi Arabia, literally the worst drivers I've ever seen. Maybe they should just let women start driving, because that could fix it for them. It's weird being in the Middle East and not seeing Indians and Filipinos building everything for you. See, I was in Kuwait and then Dubai and then, oh, never mind. What do you do, Firaz? What do you do for a living? You own a restaurant? Are you getting more Arab as we speak right now? Because he was like, Firaz, I own a restaurant. You turned into a robot on me. I am Firaz, I own a restaurant. What restaurant? Do we know it? Sandwich? That's what it's called? Oh, that's what you sell? It's a sandwich boutique? It's not a sandwich shop, guys. It's a boutique.
We call it a boutique so we could charge you more for our shitty sandwiches. What's it called? The name of your sandwich boutique. Oh, it's called the Sandwich Boutique. Oh. It took a lot of creativity to come up with that name. What's your wife's name? Wife? I want to open a restaurant. It's going to be a sandwich boutique. If only I could think of a name. Something that's catchy. I'm going to think about this for a little longer, I guess. Did you come up with the name? Genius. Indian parent, when they tell you, look, there's an Indian guy. Is that your wife, bro? Your girlfriend? Where were you born? In Oklahoma. Wow. And then your wife is Indian? And you guys met where? Oh, you were in India. Well, that's a good place to meet Indian girls. I'd say that. That's like, at least you got an Indian girl from India in India. Like, you didn't like, oh, I'm going to find one here. Did you mean to do that, or was it like an accident? Oh, you met in college. Where? Oh, so you went to school in India. Wait a second. You were born in Oklahoma, which is already f***ing crazy. That's like being Palestinian from Cleveland. You know what I mean? It doesn't make any sense. You just got outdone for worse places to go to. How the f*** did your parents leave India and go, we're going to Oklahoma? Why? I loved that movie. Kind of makes you wish they liked the movie Grease. You know what I mean? Who knows where they would have gone at that point. So you were born and raised in Oklahoma? Oh, wait, so you were born in Oklahoma and then your parents went, this is you know what's better than this? India. We're going back. Round up the troops. Let's go. That's crazy, dude. I've never met someone like that. So then you moved back to Bombay? And then, okay, so you've got a legit excuse. Fine. And that's your husband, sweetheart? Boyfriend? Guy you're sleeping with? You're Indian, yes, I see that. When you explained lid to me. He's Greek? He's your husband and he's Greek. Okay. And see, to me, this is what you're supposed to do in America. What you're doing is what you're supposed to do in America. When the Indian parents try to convince their kids to marry an Indian person out here, and you resist, you're like, but why? Why would I marry an Indian girl? And they'll do this. Son, what will happen to our people if we don't stick together? What will happen to our people? Let me tell you what will happen to our people. Nothing! There's 1.3 billion of them in India. If every Indian outside of India never married another Indian again, we would still have 1.3 billion of them. They don't need our numbers to add to theirs. Here's what Indian parents need to understand. Is that the Chinese and the Indians will always, forever, 100% of the time be on this planet. There will never be a time where there's no Indians on this planet. Arabs, not so much, but we got numbers and you got Yehudis, so they're determined. What about you, bro? Your lady with you? Oh, right there. Why do you look like you're sleeping? What's your name, man? Steve. That's what I thought when I looked at you. Have a shot of that guy there, Quinn. It's clearly a Steve. Yeah. I don't look as Steve as you do, Steve. I know I'm Russell, but the British me for a long time. I know. What's your last name, Steve? Peters, yeah.
We don't look like you in our family. Steve, my shadow doesn't look like you. Where's your family from, Steve? Sorry? What part of India? South? Where? From Delhi. Don't lie to me. They don't. South Delhi, yeah. Maybe delicatessen. That's your lovely wife with you? Why did you have to look? When did you get here? Do you guys fight at all? We have to. Yeah. Hey, Kev. Now take your time. We're not taping a DVD or anything right now. They really gave you guys a whole bottle of wine? Can I get a glass of wine? Would you like a bottle? Yes, that'd be great. Fantastic. Do you and Linda fight much? Occasionally. See, watch, ask any guy, do you guys fight? And watch how uncomfortable we get. You fight? Oh, we're fine. Because it's true, we don't fight with you, ladies. You yell at us. They do. Now, let's be honest. Women, you may not even, here's the thing. Look at them. See? All the women denying it, too. Because here's the thing, if the guy yells at you, he's abusive. If you yell at us, we're just stupid. And it's so funny because women always act shocked that we're dumb. Like, well, you're always like, I can't believe how f***ing stupid you are. I'm like, really? You should have known from the start. I'm an idiot. You don't even think sometimes. No, all the time. Be careful if a woman tries to tell you how smart they are.
First of all, I'm educated, all right? I'm not one of your little dumb groupie, all right? I'm not,
Like, if you have to tell me how smart you are, you're not that smart. I should be able to just figure it out by looking at you. Oh, she's smart. How do you know? She didn't say anything. She just assessed the situation.
What is your name, my 10-year-old friend? Joseph. It's nice to see you, Joseph. And I apologize about all the language that you're hearing tonight. You know all the curse words. Well, and you know what? I think it's coming from Mom, because she's the one laughing. Dad's the one that looks like, how the fuck? It's a different 10 now. You know what I mean, Dad? It's 10 at Joe. I was 10. I didn't know shit. I literally didn't even know the word shit. I thought it was ship. I literally thought somebody was like, I'm not going to take any ship from her. I wouldn't take a ship either. Fuck it. I don't. I'll go and watch the Love Boat, speaking of ship. What's your name, Dad? Mike. Nice to meet you, Mike. Then that's your wife? Nice, the foul-mouthed teacher. You work out here, Mike? No? You live out here? What do you do out here? You live out here. Is that an infant? Joseph, good news. I don't have to apologize anymore. Guess what, Mike? You're not the worst parents in the world anymore.
When my parents moved to Canada in '65, I don't know how thick my dad's Indian accent was, but it never got thinner. My dad had the ability to make everything sound Indian. When I say everything, never mind words. Any immigrant could words. My dad would up sounds. Regular sounds. He would make them sound Indian. One time my dad's car broke down. He called me and goes, son, the car has broken down. I go, what happened? I don't know. Well, what were you doing? Obviously, I was driving. Then, I was not driving. I go, but what's wrong with your car? If I knew that, I'd be a mechanic.
What the f*** is a mechanic? The bastard that fixes the car. You mean mechanic? Don't be stupid, there's no K in it. I knew how to wind my dad up, right? So I'd be like, well, what were you doing? Like, right before your car broke down? I was making the turn. You were making the turn? Do we live in a city with just one turn? What do you mean you were making the turn? I was making the turn. So you were out there creating turns? I never created the turn was there, I was making it. So the turn was already made. It was not made because I had not made it yet. So you were actually making, the turn was made, I was remaking it. So you remade it. Don't you bastard, dude! You bastard bitch! You ever want to get an Indian upset? Tell them they did something illegal. Dad, was this legal? Of course it was legal! It was totally legal! I was at an intersection. I put on my indicator. Did your indicator work? Of course it was working. It was working just fine. And this is where my dad screws up the sound. It was working just fine. Doctor, 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 doctor. What the f*** is that noise? That's the indicator. Doctor, 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 doctor. Why does your indicator have an accent? You know it's not an indicator. Shouldn't it be going... That's what it's doing. What are you hearing? Doctor, 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 doctor. All right, then what happened? Then I proceeded to make the turn. Suddenly, the engine went... Gada, 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 gada. Wait a second. Your engine went gada, 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 gada. So you're telling me that your indicator went doctor, 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 and then your engine went gada, 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 gada. Right. Dad, your car is an illegal immigrant.
And you, bro, you're Indian? Yeah, I could see that. I have eyes. I'm glad you're here. He's having a problem with his laptop. And but you were born in India, it seems like to me. Yeah, I could tell. We just know. We just know. It's a body language thing. Like, people born very uncomfortable, very... You know what I mean? It's, like, immigrants have a different body language than people are from you. Like, people are from you, like, hey, what's up? And then immigrants like, hello. And it could be white people. They do the same thing. It's And what's your name? What happened? Well, say that again. Varma. Your name is Varma? Isn't that your last name? That's your first name. And what's your full name? Varma Bramachan. I don't know what the fuck he said, but it sounded like that. And that's your wife with you? Yes. Why'd you look? How many bitches you got on the go? And what's your name, sweetheart? What? Come on the car? Not in the summer, you ruin the paint. Is that what you heard too, sir? Because I'm not just hearing things. What is it? Kamalika. Kamalika. Oh, that's a good name. And when did you move to America? 2008, so it's not been that long, 11 years. And you, and what? 11 years, yeah, I can do math. I can't do difficult math, but basic, I'm pretty. You give me numbers like 10 or 11, I'm good, I got you. But you get to 13, I'm like, oh, fuck, it's a mess, huh? I'm an idiot. And how long have you two been married for? 1 year. Oh, you just got married? Okay, where'd you meet? Congratulations. It's not really a congratulations when you see two Indian married people together. I mean, there's 1.3 billion of us. We're going to find one. Oh, where did you get that?
You know. What? Where'd you guys meet, Varma? Houston, Texas. What the fuck? Okay. Were you guys at Whataburger and you were like, what were you doing in Houston? You're going to Kaplan? Gabe Kaplan, Mr. Cotter? Or only old people will get that reference? Thank you, ma'am. What's Kaplan, a university? It's a school, okay. You were going there. And how old are you, Varma? 35, okay. So you came here at 24. Quick math. So you moved here from India, not your family, just you. You were like, I'm going. And they were like, where's Varma? Went to the shops and never came back. He's, I don't know. Said something about getting spices or oregano or something. Oh, Oregon. Oh, shit. I misread the note. I thought he was on a spice run. I don't have time. Oh, I don't have time. I don't have time for this. Not time. Okay. This is funny for me, all right? So you left India to come to America for school or a job? Yes, for school. And then you moved from what part of India? South India, I'm thinking. Hyderabad, yeah. So you left Hyderabad and you moved to Oregon? Houston, Texas. And then you moved to Connecticut. And then Michigan. And then you're really fucking checking out the States. You well, getting your money's worth. Nice job. And then you met Kamli. Sorry, it's just a short name, you know. Or we can give you the Indian one, Kamlu. Is that better? Is that? All you need is 2 O's at the end of your name to make it an Indian nickname. What's your name, sir? Joshu. That's what you'd be? Have you met Joshu? That's it. Oh, Joshu. Joshu. That's... Okay, so after you did your little tour of America, you found yourself in you were in Houston. So you were in Houston. So you left India, moved to Houston, and that's where you met her? And you met her then when you first moved. And then did you know right away you wanted to marry this woman? No, were you guys right away or? You gave it some time. That's good. That's good. Nothing wrong with that. And when did you leave India? Come, Lou? I realized you can't call her come. That just, it sounds gross. I might as well, when did you get here? Jizz, what's your problem? Jizz. Anyway, when did you move to America? Around the same time. And from where? Calcutta? That's my peeps. Did you know that? Yeah, my mom's from Calcutta. Yeah, oh really? Bastard. Elliott Road. You know Elliott Road? You know Flurry's on Park Street? You know Bastard Newmarket? You know Nahum's Bakery in Newmarket? That is my uncle's bakery. My uncle David Nahum. He was a Jew. Boj, he was you. Okay, so, see now what you're not getting right now, because a lot of you may not understand the intricacies of this, he's South Indian, and she is considered, what, East, right? Bengali, but it's on the East side, right? Throw up your E. That's a mixed marriage in India, right there. Despite them being from the same country, both their parents are like, her parents must have had a shit fit when she brought that guy home, because they would have been like, he's black. Oh, Kamli, he's black without the benefits of being black. That's... Is that not an accurate assessment, what do you think?
Yeah, you can't say yes because you know it's fucking true, because her parents like you now, but at the time, you know, they... Indians are just innately racist. We don't mean to be, but okay, so you met and then you got married last year. Did you date for how many years or at all? 5 years, okay, so you took your time, that's good. Okay, I will accept this answer. I would never go to an Indian guy that became a doctor. Especially one that was born and raised in this part of the world, fuck that. Because if you were born and raised here, you had real dreams, and it was never to become a doctor. Let's be honest. I would go to an Indian woman that became a doctor, because when an Indian woman becomes a doctor, that means she really wanted to be a doctor. Because even her parents are like, sweetie, you don't have to become a doctor. You can just marry a doctor. And she's like, fuck you, I want to be a doctor. I need that kind of determination from my doctor, you know? Well, you had dreams when you were 14 years old, right, Sandeep? And it wasn't to be a doctor. That's not what a 14-year-old dreams about. A 14-year-old has dreams that are ridiculous. That your dream at 14 should never be logical. It should just be the dumbest shit you're doing at 14. I'll tell you what my dream was when I was 14. It wasn't to be a comedian. I didn't even know this job existed. My dream, it'll make you feel better about whatever your dream was. My dream at 14, here's what I thought I was going to do for the rest of my life. I thought I wanted to be a dancer. All right, first of all, fuck you, all right? Second of all, I'm not a stripper. I was a break dancer, and I was like, yo, I'm gonna do this shit forever. Not a realistic goal, though. What was your dream when you were a 14-year-old boy growing up on the mean streets of Mississauga, Sandeep? Now be honest, don't make no bullshit up. Huh? A musician. Did you play any instruments? Oh, well, good, that's a good start. I always have Indian guys, you know, yell out shit that they never did. I wanted to be in the NBA. Did you play basketball? Not once. I just love giant black men. You know, just... What instrument did you play? Guitar. You good? You still throw down on it? Yeah? So you wanted to be a musician. I know what happened. Tell me if I'm right. You're about 17, 18 years old. You're sitting in your room, playing with your guitar. And your mom walked in. You were thinking, I'm going to be a musician. Your mom walked in and went, Sandu. Because that's all you need to do for an Indian nickname. All you need is add 2 O's to whatever you want the nickname to be. Sandu, like, look, Edward. Edwu. Well, that could be your name, Edwu. Sorry, that didn't work, because he might very well be an Edwu. Your mom walked in, Sandu. You're going to college? Why don't you become a doctor? And you were like, what's wrong with your face? If you become a doctor, you can fix it. So you put your guitar down and picked up stethoscope, and it was all over after that. That's why I could never go to you. I don't want my doctor to have had other dreams about being something else. My doctor in America is going to be a black guy from the hood, who grew up with every disadvantaged, real hood, like in the hood, like where people were like, yo, cuz, let's go kill some motherfuckers today. I want my doctor to be the guy that said, no, man, I'm gonna be a doctor. And everybody in the hood was like, ain't nobody fuck with DeVaro. He gonna be a doctor and shit. That's how I know I got the right doctor, because he'll say, and shit, at the end of sentences. He'll look pissed off when I walk into the doctor's office. That's the doctor I want. I'm Mr. Peters. Seems your nasal passage is inflamed and shit. Did you fill out this little bitch-ass prescription? Holla at me tomorrow, motherfucker. That's the right doctor for me. I don't want my doctor to be some bratty Indian kid who grew up in Mississauga. Halfway through an operation, he just goes, fuck this shit. I want to play guitar. And he... Any pregnant women here tonight? That was a man. Then that too was a man. That was two men who replied. I don't know what's going on in Windsor. You're pregnant, sir? Maybe you're just fat. It happens, buddy. It happens. I fluctuate like you can't believe. One video I look like you, the next video I look like I got AIDS. You know what I mean? I don't know what's going to happen with me. I'm like the Oprah Winfrey. I was going to say Luther Vandross, but then I was, no. Is that your wife? She's pregnant? You're pregnant? You're not? She doesn't know? Maybe you're getting her mixed up with someone else, huh? Who is pregnant over there? Where are the pregnant women? You're pregnant, sweetheart? Are very pregnant? I can't tell. 2 weeks to go. Oh, what's the due date?
September 30th.
No, go for the 29th. That's my birthday. Then you can. Do you know what you're having? Another girl. How many do you have?
Well, I have one.
You have one, and you have a second one. That's good, right? You excited? Have you thought of a name? It's really, you got 2 weeks. You're gonna think about this already? Are there any names, up for grabs? Want me to help you? No, come on. I helped somebody a couple of weeks ago. I'm not making this up. I was in New York doing a show, and there was this guy and his wife in the audience, and I said, what are you gonna name your kid? And they go, Samantha. And I go, okay, it's not a bad name. I go, what's your last name? Guy goes, Fox. And I go, no, you're not naming your kid Samantha Fox. Samantha Fox was in the late 80s, she was this chick from England who used to flash her tits everywhere, and then she made really bad pop music. Like if you Google Samantha Fox, you'll just see a hot blonde chick with her tits out singing, touch me, I want to... Is that the song, Scratch? Is that right? Yeah, that's right. I want to feel your body. No, and so, they got to dodge a bullet, and you're welcome. So I'm just saying, if you want help with this, I'm here. And then, what's your first daughter's name? Michaela. It's too late to change it, so we have to accept it. But good news, no negative association with that name. Whew. And how old is she? 2.5. 2.5. So every couple of years you're pumping a kid out, and that's it, you're done? You don't want a boy? He wants a boy. Every guy thinks they want a boy when they find out their chick is pregnant. Where our immediate reaction is, I'm gonna have a boy. He's gonna be a little man. He's gonna be a dude. He's gonna go to boxing, jiu-jitsu. He's gonna be a little fighter. Hang out. He's gonna be a tough guy. That's every guy's thought. When my ex-wife was pregnant, I was like, I'm gonna have a little boy. He's a dude. He's going to boxing, jiu-jitsu. And then you have a little girl, and they turn you into the biggest homo on the earth, don't they? You're like, this is so much better. Are you guys twins too? That's your mom? What the f? Those are good genes right there, because mom and daughter look like twins. You're like a browner version of your mom, that's it. You're like, what's your name, Mom? What? Nandini? Sounds like an Indian magician. Okay, guys, now give it up for the great Nandini. Okay, for my first trick, I'm going to make your colon disappear. Eat this. Wait for it. Wait for it. I like you guys. You're all sort of dressed up, but you got a childish face, so I'm trying to figure out why you're dressed like that. You just come from work? Where do you work, Best Buy? What do you do? What do you You look like you sell electronics somewhere. You work for the city. Any particular one, or this one? What do you do? City planner. Isn't this city already done? All right, guys, good plan. Well, that's a wrap. Let's go see the show. Ron, fire up the bus. What's your name? Aaron? Eric. That was my dad's name. Did you know that? I did. And what's your background, Eric? Oh, you're Trinidadian. So Indian and... What do you mean a little bit of everything? It only takes two people, Eric. Unless you were, made by... Mom's what? Trini. Indian Trini, black Trini, white Trini, Syrian Trini, Chinese Trini, Indian and black. And your dad? French Canadian. What the you never mentioned that. He said Trinidadian, and then all of a sudden French Canadian got pulled out of his ass. Oh, okay, yeah, that's what happened. Okay. And that's your wife? Good job, congrats. How long have you been married for? 3 years. How old are you? Why did you have to look at her for your age? How old are you? How old am I? Wow, you got married at 25. That's great. I don't know if I'd want my city planner to just f***ing jump the gun all the time, We need lights right here. It's not even built. I just want them now. It's the middle of the 401. It doesn't matter. It's running through our town. Okay, you guys have any babies yet? No, yeah, don't rush into that. You know what I mean? You've already done enough.